Several thousand University of Cape Town staff and students joined forces during a march to express their collective outrage at violent crime in South Africa. Protesters marched from Middle Campus and up the steps to Jameson Plaza, where they were addressed by UCT Vice-Chancellor Dr. Max Price.
It is absolutely essential that we gather in large crowds to protest. And clearly this enormous crowd of UCT community members signals that you also think so.
President of the Student Representative Council, Lorne Hallendorf, called on students to support initiatives against crime and violence.
Let it be said that after the UCT protest action of 2013, the vigil, the cancelling of classes and the march to Jameson Plaza, let it be said that UCT students were never silent again.
Professor Shanaz Matthews, director of UCT's Children's Institute, said the key was for people to recognize that they needed to change their own behavior.
And it's a challenge for each and everyone as we stand here. For me as a parent, how do I raise my girls in my own home so that they're free from violence when they get in a relationship? And what does it take to raise a boy in South Africa for him to be a caring man? And that's our challenge out there. So if that's the message you go home with today, is how do you change your own behavior?
A moving poem on gender violence was voiced by a UCT student, Siyabonga Njika.
Men, we are slowly losing our women and children, slowly forfeiting the future of our phenomenal nation in aspirations of rape, dominance and discipline, slowly witnessing the demise of our sons and daughters, building borders of battlefields and victimizing our own kind within them, blind to the responsibilities of protecting our families as men.
Dr. Price called on the government to do far more to address crime.
The state is failing us. Government should provide, for example, urgent and sustained funding to credible civil society organizations that deliver support to survivors of sexual crimes. Those organizations are struggling. Many have cut down to skeleton staff or rely only on volunteers because the international donors that used to support them have moved away, expecting the government to do its job. Government has not been doing so, and we need to demand of government that they fund these organizations to look after and support survivors.
UCT students attending the rally voiced their support and passion for a sustained protest against violent crime.
And I feel like the message was heard by everyone in this plaza and by all the males and all the females that were here, that enough is enough. It really is time to stop speaking in our own homes.
I feel as a man that it was a good message brought home to me because I realized that it is true, it is happening, and I need to step up as a man.
Well, throughout the entire march today, I had complete goosebumps. I think, without a doubt, we can say this would be a watershed moment amongst the students of UCT, that an opportunity was created for the students to stand up and make their voices heard, and it was a spectacular turnout, which means that the youth do want to say something.
And also now I think me as a black man, I think it's time for me as myself to say I take a stand against the violence against women.